Jessica and welcome back to my channel, The Retro Farmhouse. Today I'd like to do an antique haul of some things that I've collected over the past several months, and also a little introduction to another project that I'm going to be doing here in a couple weeks, maybe to the next month. So I'm going to start out with some things that I've been collecting for my kitchen. I've slowly been just changing some things out from just the modern day things to more vintage, antique type items, things that were more simply used, practically used back in the day. And one of them that I did find was this blue spongeware bowl. I believe most of these were made from the company of Ransbottom, I believe, and they were made out of Ohio. And this one I don't believe is that exact type, because usually if they are that type they will have some kind of stamping on the bottom of those design names. But I still like this one. I love the blue type items, and I've been incorporating some of those. It's one of my favorite colors. And this is just a cute little mixing bowl that I use like to, you know, mix eggs in, cakes, different things like that. Maybe not quite cakes because it's kind of a smaller one, but I do plan on finding a bigger one. Some things I did notice about some of these, especially in my antique area, is that a lot of times, depending on where you live, sometimes certain antiques are more affordable, sometimes they're not. I did notice for some larger bowls like this that they are definitely more affordable on eBay, and I was able to actually locate this one on eBay. Even though I do like shopping local at the antique stores, it's always good to just kind of hop on there and kind of see what the price difference might be versus what you can find locally. This next item, I actually found this one at my local Goodwill store. I don't usually frequent Goodwill a whole lot, but occasionally I'll go in there just to see if I find any type of items. And this is a little glass globe where you can put a candle in it and it hangs up on the wall. I think I ended up getting this for like $3.99, but I just love the old-fashioned look of it. I think I'll probably just kind of keep it the same. I kind of like the wood tones on this. It's a little bit darker of a wood, and then you can just place like a little beeswax candle or something like that inside. But I just thought it was like a really nice decoration if you're kind of going for that kind of old farmhouse or just kind of vintage look. Another item that I found at my local Goodwill was this little mason cash like crock little bowl. This one was $1.99, so it was actually pretty cheap. I'm not sure if this is something that I'll actually keep. If I don't, I might actually list it on my Etsy shop just because it's nice and small and compact. But I thought it was really kind of a neat little farmhouse type item. And a lot of times you can find some nice little pottery items at your local Goodwills or just your thrift stores. If you're kind of keeping the eye out for it, but it's definitely getting really good shape. I don't really see any chips or too much going on with it. Even if it was just a nice little bowl to kind of display, you know, a couple pieces of fruit or just keys in or something like that, you can do lots of different things with things like this. If you guys are on my Instagram, you probably saw me post this a couple weeks ago. I also got this one at my local Goodwill store, and it's just this plated, I don't really know if it's like silver plated or what. It was kind of tarnished when I got it, but I know it was old because it's made in Japan. It's nothing really old because of how it's put together, but I always love finding these little single candle holders like this. I just think they're really neat to kind of sit on shelves or different things like that. And I was able to kind of polish this one up. It was very tarnished. If you go over to my Instagram, you can see what it used to look like. And then I just kind of used maybe some Brasso or something like that, just kind of polish that up with a lint-free cloth. So these next items that I'm going to show you, which is mostly the rest of the haul, are just some things that I call my smalls. A lot of people in the antiquing world talk about some little smalls that you can find, and I have a purpose of why I bought most of these. So for our daughter's birthday, which is coming up here in a little while, we're going to be making her a little play vintage kitchen. So if you all are part of my Instagram, you might have seen that we made her a little barn that she can open up for Christmas, and we just love making some of these handmade projects. It's something that she can hand down if she wants to. They're durable, and she always loves to be in the main part of the house with us, like baking or whatever, and I just figured if she had her own little kitchen, it might be kind of fun for that too. So it gave me another idea of if I'm going to do a little vintage type kitchen, which is going to be a DIY project that I will feature on my channel, that I wanted to go ahead and get a lot of little vintage items that she could put in it. So I found this one off of Etsy, I believe. I wanted to get her just some little farm canisters. Let me see if I can get them all out here. This one, these are kind of scratched up a little bit, but I thought they were really cute. I don't know, I'm gonna guess that they're probably back from the 90s, which is more like vintage than antique. But they just have these cool little farm animals on them. So this one has a duck, and this one has a chicken, and then this one has a little cow, and I thought they would be so cute just sitting up on a little shelf for her kitchen that she could, you know, play with and pretend that she has like flowers and sugars and things like that in. I wanted to find her some items that I knew weren't going to be breakable, so I went ahead and found some enamel products. So this one, these are probably actually just like a little creamer and like maybe, I don't know, you might keep sugar in this or something like that, but I thought it would be really cute just to use as a little pot like that she could use on the stove, and then this one could just be a little pitcher or something like that. And it's enamel, so I won't have to worry about her dropping that and shattering it. Another thing along the lines of enamel, I found this cute little pink pot. I got this one off of eBay as well, but they definitely have a ton of these at your local antique stores. I've seen these all over the place, but I've never seen a pink one before, so I thought that that was kind of neat. I also found, even though I already had another little enamel pitcher, I found this one and I thought it was just really cute. I'll go ahead and take a picture and put an up close picture here, but I just thought it was so sweet with the little flowers and the little gold print it had on the top of it, and then the little red rim it had. And I just thought that this would be really neat or really cute to put like some little flowers in. She could put it up on one of her little shelves, or I'm also maybe planning to make her like a little farmhouse table. Another item that I found as far as for pots and pans was this little copper pot. It doesn't have any markings on it or anything like that, but I just thought it was really sweet. And it was a little small size, so I knew it would be a nice little fit to go on top of a stove that a play stove that I would make for her. Next items I ended up finding for about 50 cents at another local thrift antique store, and it's just like a little teapot and another little creamer, and again, these are made out of probably stainless steel, I believe, and again, they're not breakable, so they're something that, you know, definitely a toddler can, you know, take a hold of and feel like it's kind of like real, like mommy has, and you're not gonna have to worry about it being torn up. I know another little theme that I've seen used around a lot is the little salt and pepper shakers. A lot of times you can find the vintage ones, the little wooden ones that are tall. I've seen a lot of people paint those and that sort of thing. And I happened to find these really cute little small ones, and I thought these were so neat, and that would be so cute for her little kitchen as well. I don't know if I'm gonna paint these or not. I'm still kind of undecided about that. But I just thought that that would go really, really well along with the theme of her kitchen. I managed to find a smaller size one that she could definitely use. And this one is actually been oiled and taken care of really well, so she could even use this in the kitchen if she was helping me make cookies or something like that. And then of course I had to get her the cutest little muffin tin pan. I have not seen any one of these that are really small. I actually have a couple of aluminum, I guess they're aluminum, yep, pure aluminum, that I use in my kitchen as well. But I thought that this one was really neat. She loves to make cupcakes and muffins with me on a Saturday morning for breakfast. So this will be a fun little thing that she could try to use in her kitchen. Of course, you all know I have a lot of aprons that I make on my Etsy shop, but I found this one and it's just the sweetest little thing. I think somebody maybe either put this together, but it had the cutest little embroidered flowers on it, and I thought that this would be really fun to have a nice little vintage apron setting up to the side. And it almost looks like some of those curtains that you used to see, those lace curtains, that they've taken some of those panels and kind of sewn those in there, and really gave me some ideas of some things that maybe I could make later on, but I just thought that was really sweet. This item I ended up getting myself for my kitchen, but I ended up getting a smaller version for her as well. It's just this little neat egg beater. I think these things are really neat, and this one works really well. A lot of the ones that I see are like rusted, different things like that. And if you just clean, I was able to clean this one up really well, and it's just something that I can use if I don't want to pull out the mixer or anything like that. It definitely works at beating eggs really well. And I also got her a little smaller version. I've never seen the kids version. This is like the smallest one I've ever seen, but I thought that this was really cute as well. It needs a little bit of oil on it maybe to get it to work a little bit better, but I thought it was really neat and would be fun for her to use. Last but not least, I love getting these little vintage doilies. Again, like I said, I think I'm going to end up making her like a little farmhouse table that she can have her tea set at, or she could just sit there and play if she wanted to. And I just love picking up these little lace doilies. A lot of them are very well intact. This one has a little bit of damage, but I didn't mind that at all. I just thought it was really, really pretty. And the only thing I see about this one is occasionally you have some that have stains. I'm sure you can look up and Google how to get those off, but I wasn't too concerned about that. I just thought it would be something that was neat to go along with her vintage kitchen and on her little table. I hope you guys enjoyed today's thrift haul, antique haul that I have. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to stick around. We're gonna have some more DIYs going on soon. Thank you guys for coming to my channel and have a great day.